Hi YouTube, it's Mama Doe Dawn, and as I mentioned in my Sell It Saturday video, I let you guys know that I was working on getting my food service management certification, which essentially was costing me $85 for the course, $45 for the test, so $130 total. This certification was going to allow me to make food products and sell food products within an approved establishment, and it also gave me the incentive of, if needing to, being able to get a management position in the food service industry. Since I began taking this course, I kind of had the gears rolling in my mind, and I was like, I wonder what other certifications and licenses there are out there that are very affordable to acquire and would allow me or you guys to get paid better. And if this is a video that you guys find really interesting, I would love to know, because I have a lot more ideas of these. These are just ones that I recently kind of looked into and ones I personally am interested in. But if you'd like to hear of more certifications that you could get that could make you more money, allow you to start your own business, become self-employed, I would love to make videos on this specific topic. I find it really interesting. But today we're just going to go over a few of them. If you enjoy the few that I list today, let me know in the comments section, because I will absolutely make another video like this. Okay, so the first one is going to be pretty obvious. It's the one I personally am getting right now, and that's my food service management certification. So this can be called a lot of different things in different states. Usually it's going to be something similar to a sanitation license. What this license does is it teaches you all of the laws that are in place for food service establishments, so you know as a manager all of the laws that you have to follow. And there has to be someone with their food service management license within the establishment at all times that it's open in order for people to be serving food. So this is a great certification to have, because in most states it's going to allow you to make some food products and sell some food products within your home if it's approved. So there is a process you have to go through there. But it's also going to set you up if you're getting into the food service industry. Let's say you're getting a job at Subway. This is going to set you up with a certification that you can go in and you can be like, I am qualified to be a manager. Train me in what I need to do in order to just run the establishment, and you have nothing more you have to do for me. I can be the manager of this store. Huge certification to have, very affordable, relatively easy course, which I can say from my personal experience because I'm taking it. There are some parts of it that are a little difficult, but anyone can pass this course, and it can really set you up for financial stability and just more financial opportunity in general. The second one is something that I found super interesting, and just over the last year I've been looking into, and that is your locksmith permit. Some states don't even require locksmiths to have this permit. Some states they're fairly expensive, but most states they're under $200. I think in Illinois it's $150. Have to go through a course, do a background check, and then I get my locksmith permit, where I can then purchase a locksmith set. And I think I would have to teach myself how to use this set, but I can be an on-call locksmith and go and unlock people's cars when they leave their keys in them, unlock people's front doors when they lock themselves out. That's something that you can make a lot of money with, and on average you're earning probably minimum $50 a call, and the only investments you're going to be making are that locksmith permit, a business license if that's something that you want to do. Otherwise you could do this under just a self-employment status, a sole proprietor status. And then the other thing you'll need to buy is a locksmith set and some kind of training to teach yourself how to do it. So this can be a really affordable, lucrative business to get into. The big thing is, unfortunately, there's just not a great name for a lot of locksmiths. So you can also get registered with the Locksmith Association and, have your background check done, really make yourself self-certifiable. And this can be a great just independent business venture to set yourself up on. A great side hustle that I haven't really seen that many people mention. Of course, get licensed, get your permit, and yeah, it's something I'm interested in. I'm not sure if I'd be able to do it with Charlotte as a single mom, because I'd be taking my 2-year-old to unlock people's houses, but it's just something I found really intriguing and could be a really good side hustle for people. This is something that I actually have already done up in Alaska. It's a way I made money up there, and that is my commercial fishing license. So with this license, you can work on commercial fishing boats. So if you're anywhere near water, most likely there's some kind of commercial fishing thing that's going on. Right here where I am, I'm along the Mississippi River. There's commercial fishing of, I think trout. I don't know, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure there's commercial fishing of catfish. So I could get a job working as a commercial fisherman on a catfish boat. Or I could figure out how to get my commercial fishing permit if I had a boat, if I already enjoyed fishing anyways. I do enjoy fishing, don't have a boat, but I could then harvest catfish and sell them. So that's another like kind of neat little lucrative thing you can get into. If you already love fishing, you already have a boat, you already know how to catch catfish efficiently, look into getting your commercial fishing permit, commercial fishing license within your state. Some states it's going to be super expensive, like in Alaska, hundreds of thousands of dollars to get your commercial fishing permit for salmon. But in a place where I am, I think when I looked it up, it's like $250 to start doing your catfish permit, like you're the actual person doing it. But if you just get your commercial fishing license, you can go get a job on one of those boats, and some of them will pay really decent money, like $45, $50 an hour. Another thing you can do is you can get your sign permit. And if you live in an area where you could put up a sign like on the side of your house, if you could put up a billboard, you are in a very lucrative business. You can get your sign permit from the city, basically get approved to put a sign up in your yard, and then just sell advertising space on that sign. I'm not sure how much billboards cost. It'd probably be like $1,000 investment initially, but you could probably make your money back fairly quickly with that, especially if you're like along an interstate or a busy highway. You could absolutely put up the sign, advertise your phone number on the sign. I'm sure you'd have a business pick that up relatively quickly. It's not something I can do right now, but hey, if you can do that, I wonder if you could even get a sign permit for like your apartment window. You probably have to be like the business owner. You'd have to get it approved, but that could be cool. That could be really cool. Yeah, so that's something to think about. Get your sign permit. Put up a sign in your yard. The next thing you can do, and I was really confused on how much this exactly costs. It could be $5,000 or it could be $150. So I'm really sorry if it's like $5,000 to do this, but get your notary license. Become a notary. You have to go through a lot of ethical training for this, have a really thorough background check. But as a notary, you're basically just, witnessing documents being signed and getting paid for it. Of course, you have to learn like how the process of how to like properly notarize a document, which you'll be trained to do in the course. But that is something that when I researched it, the average pay of a notary in the United States was $76,000. That's crazy. You don't need a college degree for that. You just need to go get your notary license. So that could definitely be a way to make some really solid income and invest in your future without, having to go to college or even a trade school. Next thing is, and this varies very differently from state to state. Some states you don't need any requirements at all. Some states you need a college degree. But it's your wildlife rehabilitation permit. If you have land, if you can set up a wildlife rehabilitation place, if you can get the appropriate cages and supplies that you need, if it's something that you think you just enjoy anyways, getting your wildlife rehabilitation permit can actually make you money as well. The state will pay you to rehabilitate some animals, especially endangered animals. And it just gives you experience in that you can grow into other things. You could use that experience to run a dog kennel or an animal sanctuary. There's just a lot of things that you could progress that into, and that training could be really useful if you're interested in just learning how to properly care for animals, especially wildlife. And it could be a decent little side hustle as well. You're not always going to get paid for rehabilitating animals. It might cost you more money. But I mean, it's just a really neat skill to have. It's something that you could transform into more money in the future and use that experience as kind of a certification that could make you more appealing as a dog kennel owner in the future. And the last one that I have for today, there is a ton more. So again, if you're interested in hearing more of these, let me know. I'd love to make videos on this. But the last one that I'm going to mention today is a landscape architect license. And this license basically just gives you the training and certifications to become a landscaper. In many states, you can do this without a license. But a lot of states require you to have a license because they want you to know, what plants you can legally plant within that state. There's a lot of invasive species that you can't legally plant, just how to properly set up irrigation systems, how to properly, if you're going to, install a pond or something like that, the permits and certifications you have to go through to do that. This is something I think I would really enjoy. I love gardening. I love kind of decoratively placing things outside, you know, growing trees, growing flowers, growing bushes, identifying all of those things, just learning how to manipulate the land in a way that benefits you and the wildlife. So if that's something that really interests you, if you think that's a business path that you would enjoy going down, again, all of these certifications are under $200. Every single one of these things in some states, not all states, are under $200. So check your state. At least one of these things is going to be under $200 in your state. Most likely the food service management license will 100% be under $200. But these are just all things, one, you can use to start your own business, or two, you can use as a certification to get hired by another business that's going to pay you higher than just if you had no certifications at all. I loved looking into these. These inspired me. These made me want to go out and get certified in so many different ways. So if this is something you enjoyed, again, please let me know. I'll probably end up making another video like this anyways, but I thought you guys would really enjoy this because this is a financial channel. And one thing I'm doing right now is getting my food service management license. So these are just other things you could do, or I could do, to potentially make money in the future and just set ourselves up for financial freedom and more financial opportunity. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in the next one.